Yes, good morning everyone. I'm back again. So I've got plenty peeler crab left from being away at the weekend, so I'm going to go and try for some summer cod. I'm debating whether to just go to Newbiggin and Cresswell or fly up to Low Newton and try Low Newton. God knows, I'm not sure which one, but let's see if we can pull out a cod or two for you. Wish me luck. Welcome to another edition of Peter's Fishing Adventures. Guess what, guys? I pick up the motorhome the day as well. It's been wrapped with Peter Regan's Fishing Adventures. Looking naughty. I'll lower it. Won't miss me now. Right, everyone, I've decided to fish Boghall Rocks. So those of you that don't know where it is, you drive along Cresswell Road past the Travellers Camp. There's a caravan and motorhome yard there. And then you just head through that gate. Right, sometimes when you do arrive at Boghall Rocks in Cresswell, the tide's like in here. You can walk across it. I think you walk across about here. Just obviously watch where you're standing and that, because there'll be some deep holes, deep gullies. But when you're coming back, just make sure you get back off before this fills up, because sometimes it might be too deep to get off. So at the minute the tide's going out. There's still about 3 hours to low tide. I'll get across this, no problem. I'll cross about here somewhere. But just so you know, be aware. Sometimes you get here and you're too early. You can still get across, but it's right up to your chest. You've just got to be careful where you're standing, basically. But I love this mark. It's always been one of my best marks. I'm sure I lost me doubler here as well, but I'll tell you about that when I get on. And then I fish along this side and then cross over to the other side, to that side, and fish that side as well. So it's a good mark, so you can fish all the way along it. But again, it can be snaggy off the front as well. Right, so I'll just show you how far along I've came. When you come across these rocks, be careful, because the weed covers some holes and stuff, and the rocks are really jagged. It's easy to step down and twist your ankle like I have before. So I've came to this ledge here, and you can gauge it because there's a big ledge that sticks up like that over there. So I always like to start here, because if you can see through there, just drop it in there. There's nice holes. There's obviously the gully coming in as well. So I always like to start here, and I've done well from here. I've actually fished here in a competition. I was getting one after the other, and people to the left and the right of us weren't getting any. But then, like an idiot, I've moved over there, even though I was getting fish here in a competition. Don't know why I moved. That was a stupid mistake, but I had 4 something. I still won a prize in the comp. But because I was fishing here, just dropping it into there, I got all the fish from this bit, and anyone else was getting any. My mate was right next to us as well. He didn't get any. So we'll give it a go, guys. Right, so for today, I'm going for my basic trace again. So 1 swivel with both the hook and the weight line coming from the same swivel. I'm not using a pulley rig. And we've got a nice bent circle hook, just using a single hook. 7/0 grip lead. Just going to tie it straight on to the amnesia line, which is a lot thinner than the hook length. Just a nice slip knot, so that can come out of there. I'm using the TT today. So the TT was my favourite rod until I tried the T900. I like the TT on this spot because it's a bit stiffer. So it pulls your fish, it pulls your tackle through the weed. There's a bit more strength to it, so it can pull through anything. So straight onto there. Reel wise, I'm using the Shimano. Is it the Shimano? I can't remember what it is. But oh, that feels tight. Oh, that feels too tight. Oh. It's a nice stronger reel there. I can't remember what it is, to be fair. So, oh god, the cap's come off. So just stronger tackle today for a rock mark like this. It's heavy ground, heavy weed, heavy rocks, and you do get snagged quite a lot. We've got a nice bucket of peeler. Looks dead like. So we'll get these out there. I need to use them up basically. So again, we'll just rip off. I think a lot of the time you think the crab are dead, but they're not. It's because they're peeling. But I really don't know. It could be dead. It seems fresh enough still. I'm hoping to go to Morecambe this weekend fishing for the smooth hound in the motorhome. So I want to catch a smooth hound for the year as well. I always like to go once or twice for the smooth hounds. Yeah, I'd say that's ready to rock. I just bang it once through, and tie it on like that. Again guys, if I'm doing anything wrong, drop us a message. Good to hear from you. Always good to learn from other people as well. I'm not a genius, I'm not a brilliant fisherman. I've just fished for a long time. But I've went through stages where I've fished and then stopped fishing for years, you know what I mean? There's always plenty to learn, and there's always much more experienced anglers out there that it's great to learn from. But I can teach you the basics. There we go. Hook length exposed, ready to go. Let's see if I can get this on video where I'm casting. I can feel this is a much stiffer rod, this TT. Like, I used to absolutely love this rod, but once I tried the T900 and felt the give in it and the nice feel when I've got a fish, I moved to that. So I'm basically just casting straight out, just over there. You see where? Literally just in that hole past them rocks there. I'll try there, and then I'll try a bit further, I'll try a bit to the left, try a bit to the right. Lovely. So I think I'm going to set up my camera. I usually keep a hold of my rod so you can feel the fish come bite straight away and strike straight into it, but I've obviously need to set this camera up. There we go. There we go guys, ready to rock. I sound shattered, don't I? When I go fishing for a couple of days, it drains the life out of us, like. Plus it takes us about a week to catch up from when I've been offshore as well. So when I'm offshore, it's 12-hour shifts every day, no days off for 4 weeks solid. It catches up, like. Even though I'm not physically busy when I'm offshore, I'm mentally busy. And then when I come back, it takes a good week to recover. I love this spot in the winter, like this marked Boghall Rocks. Love it. When there's a good roll coming in, like there's some nice fish coming here. Definitely lost me doubler here a couple of years ago, 2 years ago was it. Literally, the bend on the rod, the fight on it was brilliant. Could feel it. I was thinking, fuck. Got it in, got it all the way to the side. I could see the fish rolling about, massive it was. Then like an absolute idiot, I've tried to lift it out the water, you know, panicking and that. And it just snapped off, honestly. I'm still sick about it now, and this is years later. All I had to do is drag it round, and I got absolutely positive it was me double. And I lost it. Oh, nightmares and everything. Oh, it was a horrible feeling, like. You learn from your mistakes, but that was a big mistake to make, especially my first ever double on the northeast coast. Oh, honestly, guys. But I've always felt that I'm going to get me double from Bogghaul. Don't know why, I've just always had that feeling. Most of the competitions, the opens and that, I like to come and fish here. Like, just as more, you've got more chance, you can move all the way around. There's just the sandy marks over that side. You've got the nice gully coming in here. Look at the rocks and the weed and that. It seems ideal for cod. You know what I mean? This is cod fishing. This is where you get the feeling. Even just walking across these rocks and that, slipping all hour, that's where I feel like I'm cod fishing. It's better than any of our fishing. I know the topnet are much better fighting bigger fish, but this is the hunt. This is the challenge. You know what I mean? So, God knows what's going to happen, guys. If I can pull one or two out for you, what about that? But I've found that me cod videos seem to do a lot better on YouTube. I'm up to 900 and some followers now. I want to hit the 1,000, and it's usually the cod videos that everyone watches and comments on and stuff. So God knows. In the comps and I always like to hold my rod with my line and my finger like this, because as soon as you feel anything in the braid, you're into it, you know what I mean? And in the competitions, you want to get bait in and out straight away as quick as you can. Leave it on the rod stands and that, you're watching it, you're missing bites, but when you've got a head of it like this, you're straight into it. So when I woke up yesterday, when I was at the Mull of Galloway in the hotel, I drove down to the Mull of Galloway and there was already 4 cars there. And I thought, do I really want to try and squeeze in somewhere? So I didn't end up fishing another day at the Mull, like didn't try again for the tope. I just drove back instead. If them guys had been there for 3 days, hadn't had anything, there's a good chance that was going to be another long day. And I was so drained as well, so I thought, nah, I'll leave it for another day. There's something tugging away. One thing about here, there's a lot of lobsters, like, but I felt straight away, because I've got the braid in my finger, I feel something tugging away at the braid. More than likely is a lobster, it always is, but you feel it immediately. Absolute nuisance, the lobsters, like. And you can always tell when it is a lobster. We'll be sat there now when we peel a crab in its mouth, eating away. Oh, there we're gone. Eating away, and you don't even, most of it's gone before it decides to pull your line. See, these are just tiny little knocks, but definitely something alive on the end of my line. So we'll see if we can crack the spring and summer cod fishing, see if we can get some good cod in the spring and summer. It's always the winter for me, like I always say, but they're there, like, so we'll try a bit harder this year. See the way that nibbles away and then stops and nibbles away and so it's not like a fish nibble, because a fish will want to eat it. It's a crab, a lobster. Be more of a violent bite for a fish like. Oh, a little bugger. How annoying. So now I know there's a lobster on there stripping the bait. I'll wait a bit longer and then bring it in, change the bait, or you're just wasting time. The nightmare is having to stop and come and stop the tape. Like and subscribe. I'm losing my voice. So annoying, these gadgets, guys. I thought I was recording for ages there, talking loads of mint waffle, and it wasn't even recorded. Straight away I can feel this something pulling away at the bait. It's not fish at all, it's a lobster. So annoying. There's definitely bait fish out there. There's loads of seagulls out there we're diving in before. Oh man. Be nice to get my first spring cod for you. So what I want to do at some point, I want to head up to Eyemouth. Actually, it's not Eyemouth, it's the place just past Eyemouth. On the lures for the cod. I went a couple of years back and it took us hours to work it out, but I worked out to keep the lure just off the bottom, because when you touch the bottom you got snagged every time. But I worked it out after a couple of hours and I got a nice 3-pound cod. Done the same again, I got a 4-pound cod on the spinner, on the metal spinner. But it wasn't until I worked out how to do it that I got them. So I kept getting snagged, kept losing gear. So I eventually worked it out, so it'd be good to go up there again at some point. I'll only go up once, see if I can do it again. You can get pollock up there on the Savage gear lures and that as well, but it's the cod I want to catch on the spinners. Like, it was fun. Nice red cod there were, 2 of them. I'll go for the pollock as well at some point with the Savage gear lures. I usually go up to Beadnell for that and fish along this gear. Again, I'll only do it once. You've got to be there for the sunrise. The tide's got to be perfect. It's got to be not too rough. I do well on them when I do go, but I took my brother and we both went up, and he was doing the same as me. But I had 4 or 5 pollock. He wasn't getting any. It was my technique. I was fishing along the skier rather than casting out. Fun when you get them, like, but you've got to go at the right time, so the pollock, you can't just rock up any time and get them. So this weekend we want to get away in the motorhome. So I think I'm just going to head to Morecambe. It's only like 2.5 hours away. Fish the Half Moon Bay for the smooth hounds. I think go once or twice for the smooth hounds every year, just to see I've caught one. You get them to nice sizes, you get them to double figures and that as well, and they're a decent fight, the smooth hounds. So we just want to get away, so we'll head up there. I'll fish, I think the high tide's through the day, so I'll go to the jetty for that, and then for low tide I'll go to Half Moon Bay, because you fish at something like 2 down 1 up, something like that. See, I can feel this lobster pulling away like. So I know it's struck me bait, so I know I may as well reel it in. I always wonder, is the fish going to take the bait from a lobster? But it's not, is it? The lobster's going to take the bait down the fucking hole or something. So as soon as I feel the lobster on, I just want to fucking give up and reel in and try again. I want to cast out here into this gully, but you can see how thick the weed is there, so it's pulling the fish through there, you're going to get snagged, 1,000,000%. That's why it's best for a bit roll here in the winter, because then the waves can bring you over as well. So now I know that the lobster's on this, but it's snagged as well. Oh, it's not, thank God. But it'll probably get snagged dragging through all this. I think I'm going to move a bit further to me right. Yeah, I've got it back. Or should I go over that way? Nah, I think I'm going to cast into that gully over there. But I'm going to have to get further at the rock edge. So you can see the lobster's been struck in the bait straight away. Well, there's not much happening, guys. Nothing happening. Doesn't feel like there's a fish for miles. What we're going to do? Just got to try again. It's more disheartening when you keep trying and keep blanking like. But if we're going to catch spring and summer cod, we've got no choice really. I was going to travel to Low Newton, but it's an hour's drive. I feel like you've got a better chance up there, but probably wrong. Just one fish will do, won't it? Just one fish, not much to ask. I should be getting a look in these rock pools for the peeler crab, but I spend enough time messing about with these gadgets, never mind looking for crab as well, so if I do get a bite, I'm going to miss it. So we're never going to catch any. The beautiful Alison's at work again. That's a problem. Like, obviously I do 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off, but when I'm off, she's at work, so I won't see her until the night time. So I've managed to, basically what I've done, I've dissolved my cleaning company because it's too much of a headache, if I'm honest. Too much of a challenging industry. There's so many single cleaners out there that charge less than a company. Obviously I'm a company. I put so much money into that company, but like an idiot, when I first started it, I spent $6,000 on steam machines, carpet cleaners and that, thinking I'll get everything ready. And then a lot of them's just sat there, so we're still doing the cleaning, but I've narrowed it down just to extraction cleaning, deep cleaning, house deep cleans, but not regular cleans or nothing. I'm not interested in doing any regular commercial contracts either, because I hate managing unreliable people. So we're just doing the deep cleans for mental health support, extraction cleaning. If we get the odd biohazard one in as well, but I've aligned it all into me safety business. Obviously I'm a limited company offshore, so that's PR safety services. So rather than have a separate business for the drone, a separate business for the cleaning, a separate business for the safety, I've put it all into one. So it's PR safety services, which is specialised safety services, drone services, cleaning services, offshore consultancy. So it's a lot easier to manage, you know what I mean? It's streamlined, only one set of accounts. Aye, so Quidos Cleaning Limited is no more, but Quidos Cleaning is still part of PR Safety Services. Now I don't have to worry about advertising all the time and that, because I make my money through the offshore safety, do you know what I mean? So I don't have to post constantly, wait for the phone to ring. I'm not really bothered about getting cleaning jobs in. Same with the drone jobs, they come in now and then, but it's again finding the time. The 4 weeks off, I want to be off, don't I? I want to be fishing, doing videos for you guys. So I don't want to be spending the full 4 weeks doing drone jobs and all that. So either set up, either an opportunity to make money, maybe in the future when I want to push it more I can, but they're all there ready to go. But my offshore's the work I put in, the offshore's my bread and butter, that's where I make my money. So a lot less of a headache now. Quidos Cleaning Limited's gone, thank God. I wish I'd never started it, if I'm honest. Like, I like the challenge, I like seeing what I can do, I love setting up businesses and stuff like that. But that was 5 years of just pure nightmare, to be honest. Losing contracts to cheaper cleaners and so now we can do the deep cleans. Ali can do the deep cleans, I can help her. She's got a good little team there, a couple of them, so they can just go and do them as and when they come in, do you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about managing staff, paying wages, pensions, all that bollocks. So I would say my days for starting businesses are over. I'm not interested in starting any more businesses. Literally, I've started that many for years since I got out. I've had beauty companies, like where I had beauticians waiting for us, tattoo removal companies, accommodation companies, promotion companies, cartoon character companies, and all have done all right. I like setting up the businesses and seeing what I can do, but now I couldn't think of anything worse. Offshore health and safety is my bread and butter. Why worry about anything else? Just for years I just give myself a headache, the challenge, and I've had enough of doing it, to be fair. Like, stick to me offshore, do some drone jobs and that when they come in. That'll do me. So this offshore contract should go on until next year, which is good. It's a lot of the offshore ones, you get them, especially health and safety, you get them and then like you get 3 or 4 trips out of them, and then you've got to look again and again, do you know what I mean? I'm quite well established, like, I'm well known in the safety world, I'm good at what I do, but at least I know this one's going to run into next year, so I don't have to worry about the rest of this year, unless I fuck up like or something goes wrong. But it's a peace of mind knowing the money's going to be coming in. I've just got to gruel out the 4 weeks offshore each time. But I couldn't ask for a better career. Like, I get paid to keep people safe, and I love keeping people safe. I would even keep my worst enemy safe, if I'm honest. Like, but there's dangerous environments out there, and we're making a massive difference out there. Like, so I'm going to work, I'm getting paid to keep people safe and use my brain and my communication skills. I don't use my hands, I don't even get my hands dirty, and I get paid mint money. I knew where I wanted to be, health and safety, offshore, that's the top of the tree, making the best money I can, and I got there and I'm there. I'll be there probably forever now until I retire, you know what I mean? But I go to work and I keep people safe. I could not ask for a better career. Like, you're always learning, there's so much to learn, the laws change all the time, the environments change, the operations change, the clients, the team, so it's never the same. So I absolutely love my career. Like, and even when I'm like sick of working offshore, I can be health and safety anywhere in any industry. So I would advise anyone that wants a good career to take up health and safety. I can tell you exactly what course you need to do. It's an online course called your NEBOSH General Certificate. Once you've done that, it doesn't matter if you've never been to school, never done the exams or nothing. Once you've done your NEBOSH General, you're a trained health and safety advisor, and then all you need to do is get your foot in the door. But the few people I have advised, they've now got the foot in the door, the health and safety professionals. They're set for life, do you know what I mean? Safety is all over the world. It's always going to get better and better, or worse and worse, as most people think. But once you're a trained safety man, you're set for life. And I'll happily guide you all the way, exactly what course to do. The exam's an open book exam, so you get 24 hours to do it. You could have me sat next to you. You could have ChatGPT, Google, you know what I mean? Health and safety will give anybody a career for life, and it's a brilliant career. Couldn't ask for better. So if anyone wants any advice or any help to become a health and safety professional, I'm your man. I just found a lobster on the rock pool. Fucking hell. Oh, got it. Look, can you see it? Can you see the little bugger? It's trying to get ahead of his little shit. Where's it gone? There it is, look. Can you see it? Tiny little one, so I'm not gonna disturb it. There it is. Look at that. You little shit. Whoa. Look at that. Scared of it, aren't I? Yeah, I believe it. See if we can find some crabs. There's got to be some down here somewhere. Fuck, put my hands in there like. Say shit. See, not even watching me rod, because it's any bloody fish. Right, I've moved further around, guys, onto the front. I know it's very rough ground here, you get snagged a hell of a lot, like, but gotta keep moving to find the fish. The weed here, God, so thick. Be lucky to get anything back through this, but we'll give it a go. My peeler crab came off there, like. Guaranteed. What happened there? Oh, the weight came off. What on earth? What's going on? The weight totally came off there, like. No, it wasn't my knots. Would have been a grazing in the line. Try another weight on, back out again. I'm just using 6/0s today. Usually a 7/0 on the TT, but there's barely no movement in the water. And like I say, I want the weight to come off easy. Actually, that'll be why I had a slip knot on. So we'll put another slip knot on. That'll do. I can't be arsed to hold me rod, like, even though I should be above all this weed, but while I'm on, if you want some good finger stools, Madfish UK. I know I say it all the time, but I like to help people and I like to help the businesses as well. Never tend to fish off the front like this because I know how rough the ground is, like. So I'm expecting to lose all my gear, but you never know. Could be a monster out there waiting for me. Such a low tide today, like. What day is it? Thursday. So I've already been off for a week. So I mean, that first week is a write-off. I'm catching up on that shatter, like. I've ordered myself some breathable waders and some grippy boots that go with them. So the boots I have, but the waders aren't. So I might not snap my ankles when I'm on these rocks, because these are just like wearing ice skates, literally. Still a beautiful day. Shame there's no fish, but it's still nice to be out here doing what we love to do. See, if I wasn't into fishing, what else would there be to do? Boring. You know what I mean? Life, fishing fulfills your life. Got now to do, go fishing. All types of fishing you can do. And now, what people do that's not into fishing, you might have kids and that, but I haven't got kids, so if I didn't have fishing, I'd be bored out my skull all the time. I certainly wouldn't want to be working all the time. Work to live, not live to work. It doesn't look like anything's going to change, guys. Tried all the way along the front, not even bites. As soon as it's hitting the water, I can feel the lobsters. It's coming back, the bait stripped. Far too many lobsters. But we'll try it. We'll try again and again. And again. Can't wait to go and pick the motorhome up the day, like. Obviously it was an old one, it's a 1998 motorhome Fiat Ducato, but it had a lot of work done to it. It was pretty solid, like, had all the chains and everything done, serviced and all that. But it looked old, didn't it? With them old stickers on and the square lights at the front. Didn't like it. Didn't like the way it looked. So it's in the place getting wrapped. Literally, I've pulled all the stickers off, cleaned it all. It looked nice and white, to be fair. And then put all the new stickers on, so it's like having a new motorhome. At least it won't look ancient. So, loving it. Now better than having a motorhome like in the summer. Just jump in and away. Even if we're not going fishing, we just jump in and park down the street. Just living it. It's nice. It's lovely. I sold my camper van to my mate Chris, so I was glad to get rid of that. It was meant for a first camper van, didn't get us wrong, but you couldn't really relax and get cosy in it and that. It was literally for sleeping in. So to get the motorhome, it's like being in a home, you can actually live in it. So I sold it to Chris for, what did I sell it for? 5.5 grand. I paid 7.8 for it. So you got a hell of a bargain, like. But I was just happy to get rid of it, stop paying insurance on it. Come on, one fish for the fishing fans. Fans. Fishing enthusiasts. Big shout out to Dishman. Hi Dishman. I know you're watching this. Oh. Well, that's not good, is it? Blown over. Man. That's me giving up, everyone. There's nothing happening. You can tell there's nothing going to happen at all. Every time I'm casting in, lobsters are stripping the bait. Wasting my time. So sorry I couldn't catch one today for you, but we'll keep trying and we'll get to Morecambe on the weekend, see if we can catch some smooth hounds. Anyway, like and subscribe, it doesn't cost a thing. Share and show your support. Thank you everyone, and I'll show you the motorhome later. Peter Regan's fishing adventures. See ya. Yes guys, look at the transformation of the motorhome, man. Love it. Peter Regan's fishing adventures. What about her? At least it doesn't look old anymore. Look at that. What a belter, man. Good advertising, this. Look how belter that looks, man. Much better than the old stickers. Fishing adventures.